I destroyed my roommate's relationship because I thought I was being a good friend. But what if I ruined the love of her life? My roommate Olivia was dating this guy Tom she met at a coffee shop downtown. Sweet story, right? Girl meets boy over lattes. They hit it off talking about books. Except Tom had absolutely no social media presence. Zero online footprint. In 2024, that's beyond weird. No Instagram, no TikTok, no Facebook, not even LinkedIn. When I asked Olivia about it, she'd just shrug and smile. He's refreshingly private, says social media is toxic. But I was immediately suspicious. What normal 25-year-old professional has literally no digital presence whatsoever? Olivia was absolutely glowing though. She'd float into our apartment with fresh flowers, talking dreamily about their long evening walks through the park and these incredibly deep conversations about philosophy and life. Tom would leave these handwritten notes tucked under her windshield wipers with inside jokes and poetry quotes. It was old-fashioned and romantic, but something about the whole situation felt fundamentally off to me. I started investigating like a detective. I reverse searched a candid photo Olivia had taken of them together at a restaurant. Absolutely nothing came up. I asked my friend Jessica, who works as a barista at the coffee shop where they supposedly met. She'd never heard of anyone named Tom, and definitely no one fitting his description worked there. My heart started racing. This guy was clearly lying about everything. The more I dug, the weirder it got. Olivia mentioned he always insisted on paying for everything in cash, never cards. She'd never been to his apartment because he claimed he was renovating and it's a disaster. I confronted Olivia one evening while she was getting ready for another date. Olivia, I think Tom is hiding something major. Maybe he's married with kids, maybe he's running from debt collectors, maybe he's involved in something illegal. Olivia just laughed and rolled her eyes. You watch way too many true crime documentaries. Not every mysterious person is a serial killer. But I could see I'd planted the seed of doubt. I kept pointing out all the red flags over the following weeks. Why did his phone always go straight to voicemail? Why did he seem to know absolutely nothing about popular culture from the past few years? Olivia started questioning everything about their relationship. She became increasingly paranoid and started testing him with little trick questions, trying to catch him in lies. She'd bring up fake memories to see if he'd play along. She started asking intrusive questions about his past, his work, his family. The beautiful, trusting relationship they'd built began crumbling under the weight of her suspicion. Tom could sense something had changed. He started pulling back, seeming confused and hurt by her sudden coldness and interrogation tactics. Eventually, he stopped calling altogether. Olivia was completely heartbroken. You were right all along. She sobbed into my shoulder one night. He was probably just using me for something. Maybe I was his side piece, or maybe he was scoping out our apartment to rob us later. I felt terrible seeing her so destroyed, but I was also convinced I'd saved her from something much worse. 6 months passed. Olivia barely dated anyone else, still nursing her broken heart and trust issues. Then one random Tuesday evening, Olivia ran into Tom at the grocery store near campus. She immediately texted me from the parking lot. Oh my god, I just saw Tom. I finally found out why he had no social media presence or digital footprint. My stomach immediately dropped, sensing this wasn't going to be the vindication I expected. His real name was Michael Yen. He was in witness protection after testifying against his mob boss uncle who ran illegal gambling through their family's restaurant. The FBI gave him a new identity, no social media, always paid in cash, lived in a safe house. Olivia finally told me everything. He genuinely loved her, but his handlers forbade any contact from his fake life. He was relocated to Denver last month, and leaving her was the hardest thing he'd ever done. I ruined it. I couldn't accept how someone could live entirely off the grid, and in doing so, I destroyed the only real relationship Olivia ever had. She still cries for him, and I have to live knowing I was the reason she lost her soulmate.